Hey there, everybody. Greetings. Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Geezers. I'm your host, Pete, and my co-host over here.
Hello again, comic book fans. I am Wild Bill, the Unknown Comic. Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Geezers. We're doing something different.
Totally different. New show theme.
Pete's idea.
Yep. We're trying to mix it up a little bit, trying to make some fun stuff here. So
it's all carried over from his Music Sea of Tranquility ideas.
Yeah, and we're not talking music, but it's just kind of the style of the show.
Format.
It's a format.
Pete's got the ideas.
So basically what we're going to do going forward, we're going to do these every so often, right? We're going to pick
this
like
is a
either...
test run,
which I think you guys will like, because I think we'll enjoy it too. We're going to pick, for each show, we're going to pick like a hero or a team, right? And then one of us is going to give who we think is the top 5 villains of that heroic team.
Doing.
That's what I'm doing for this one.
And then the other guy has to pick the top 5 not so popular villains, what I call one-hit wonders.
Yeah, so those villains that they may have fought once or twice and then that was it, or maybe they were villains from another hero
or
but showed up.
You might think that's too weak to take on our hero, and this is no contest. So that's basically the theme of it.
And what we're going to try and do is we're going to try not to divulge who we picked. All right, we kind of did it already today, but
he cheated. It's okay. I don't care if he knows. So we're going to do Spider-Man. So we're kicking off top 5 Spider-Man villains. Go.
And again, this is just according to me, all right?
Yeah.
And it, again, based on kind of when I was a fan, right?
And I think most of you will agree with these first 3 picks. So go ahead.
So, and what I did was I pulled one book, one of my favorite covers for each one. So
this
number
is
one,
a nice cover too.
Gotta be the Green Goblin, right?
I
almost picked number 38, which is the one with the Goblin flying in the air.
This is classic, though.
With, Spider-Man.
I mean, there's a lot of Green Goblin covers, but this.
I mean, this is like a landmark issue.
This is the cherry on top.
Yeah, this is the cherry. As great as 38 is, and I almost picked that one. I said, I can't not pick this one.
Also, 136 or 137 with Harry Osborn, the son, with Green Goblin. That's a great cover, too.
That is a great one.
So
but I think we can all agree that Green Goblin...
You could have picked more than one. Are you trying to save time?
I'm trying to save time. Maybe for next time I will.
All right.
My number 2 villain for Spider-Man is Doc Ock. And
how could it not be?
Yeah, and it's debatable which one is truly the number one based on the amount of times they fought.
I have to go. I agree with you so far on your picks.
Thank you. Well, I figured we would do the same.
We're kind of great minds think alike kind of thing.
Number 3, I'm going to stay old school here. Number 3 is the Lizard. All right.
Okay.
Again, my picks are based on classic stuff.
I think that's an acceptable one.
Right. My number 4, I think, might surprise some of you. But again, early on, man, he was a great villain of Spider-Man. Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven, yeah, I wouldn't have gone with Kraven. No. But he's up there. He's definitely in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I might have picked maybe the Scorpion, I would say.
My number 5, before I give you a couple honorable mentions.
I was going to say this guy's name, too. That's why I kept my mouth shut.
The Vulture.
Is definitely another one.
Yeah, especially like early on. So, some of you were saying, oh, well, but how about like Venom? Well, again, Venom, more recent years, and he's in my honorable mentions. Also in my honorable mentions is Electro. And the reason he wasn't in my top 5 because he really didn't fight Electro a lot. No, he really didn't.
I only have one issue of him, and I have like almost 200 issues of Spider-Man. And there's only one Electro in it.
Yeah, early on he appeared a couple times, but then very sporadically. Yeah. The Sandman is another honorable mention, I think.
Yes.
The Kingpin certainly.
Yes, that's what I thought you would have had in there.
I almost put it in
instead of Kraven because he does appear more than Kraven
later on. Yeah, you know what it is? It's like
early on in the sub 70 issue, right? Okay.
And my last honorable mention is Mysterio.
Yeah.
Again, another really popular early villain who then kind of disappeared for a long time, but now is in the most recent book.
Let's go for one-hit wonders. Yes. Now, I have a Spider-Man collection, Amazing Spider-Man. I also have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. And I have to go through and I also have Marvel team-ups. But I have to, as I was scrolling through my Peter Parker Spectaculars, he's still Spider-Man, the Light Master. Yeah. Is my number 1 pick for one-hit wonders.
Most obscure, right?
Yeah. Who is this
Most people are like, who the F is the Light Master?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
I'm not even going to open up the book and tell you. Because I don't remember. I read it a long time. I bought it at a con 2 years ago for $1.
This is a crazy villain right here.
Number 2 is Rocket Racer. Now... This was before rollerblades were invented. Roller skates were still popular in the late 70s. This book is a 30-center, so it's probably from 1977.
Wasn't he technically on a skateboard, though? Yeah, that's
He's on a skateboard, but it had wheels.
Yeah.
Yep. Rocket Racer.
Yeah, it's goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy.
And the guy's got, he's almost got, Black Widow gloves. He can shoot projectiles out of his wrists.
But he hung around for a couple
I
issues.
like his knee pads. He's got a great costume.
Yeah, he does.
But is Rocket Racer really?
Yeah.
So that was issue 172, and Rocket Racer shows up again in 182. So I just wanted to end 183.
Yeah.
And this is the only time this guy ever appeared fighting Spider-Man.
That was it.
And this big wheel was one of his inventions, I think. Or is it another villain? I forget. But these are... Rocket Racer is my second pick. Number 3, obscure villain. Actually, I should go back in time.
Yeah.
I'm going backwards here. I got the Gibbon.
Yeah, I like the Gibbon.
Who was a circus guy, an acrobat. And he wanted to become a hero like Spider-Man. And, Spider-Man was like, I don't need your help. I'm kind of solo. And then the guy held a grudge against Spider-Man and started, I'll show you I'm no good. So this guy wanted to be a hero like Spider-Man. It was like a loser. Didn't get the attention he wanted to get from Spider-Man. And when he got rejected by Spider-Man, that's when he...
Didn't he accidentally die in that issue too? I think because we never saw him again. I could have sworn it was like
he might have fell off.
I think he fell off the building. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and
which is a shame.
The Cyclone,
yeah,
issue 143. This is the only issue that I've ever seen this guy, so I had to pick him from an older book. And this is probably from 1974. Yeah. It's a 25 center. Great cover. Got this one from my friend Joe when he gave me his collection when we were teenagers. And then I had to go with this guy. The White Dragon.
One and done.
One hit wonder. This guy was like the #1 mob boss of Chinatown. He was an Asian gang leader. But this is such a great cover, and this is a classic example of a death trap, a Spider-Man death trap cover, where this guy cuts this rope, drops him in, and leaves, and of course our hero escapes. So I have some honorable mentions. Those are my top 5 picks for obscure villains. I do have some honorable mentions that I will get to. Number 1, Jigsaw. Again, a one-hit wonder. This is
for Spider-Man.
Yeah, issue 188. Kind of a weird cover.
Yeah.
Not much color. Pink and black, basically, are your colors here. A soft red. I'm not a big fan of this cover. But I love Spider-Man. I think they should have... It shows Spider-Man in the shadows, but this guy knows he's there. So I think this cover could have been better, I think. But it works, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's just... I'm still Spider-Man. I'm still going to see what the next issue is. I'm not quitting. This I had to bring up. This is issue 207, I believe. Oh, this is 208? Does that say 208?
208, yep. Again... Get rid of this crap up here, Jesus! But yeah, who the hell is that villain?
The Twin Fusion.
Jeez.
This was like this is when you start to scratch your head and say, "Come on, man!" You know
these stories are getting lamer.
Yeah,
and lamer,
this is the beginning. This is the early '80s, and then this is probably 1982. Stilt Man, come on. This is the only Spider-Man, by the way, where they destroy.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
That's
right?
kind of unique.
Yeah, that is.
It's the only time you're going to see that in Spider-Man. It's a better example. So they destroy the logo, which I think is kind of cool. But come on, Stilt Man really doesn't have any powers. I don't know what the story is with that gun, but
yeah, he's got the gun. He's got the mechanized.
He started with Daredevil, right?
Yeah,
Let him stay over there. Anyway.
Yeah, he started showing up. He fought like Thor. I mean, that was no fight. He showed up in Black Goliath.
Is his suit supposed to be strong like the Rhino's skin or something?
Yeah,
is there something about his armor?
But he loses every fight.
Yeah,
every fight.
There's nothing really intimidating. I mean, you got stilts. I don't know.
You get stilts and you got
I wish I worked at Marvel. I'd have been like, what the hell is this villain? Stilt Man? Let's give him some more powers. He just goes up and down. He can leap over skyscrapers and he's got a gun. Nah, we need to do something. He doesn't fly.
No.
He doesn't need to fly because of the legs thing. But
he's so tall, right?
I just think it's a weak idea for a villain. I don't know. I would have been like, let's scrap Stilt Man. Go back to the... drawing board.
Go back to the Kangaroo or the Prowler, right? So
the Prowler was
cool. He only showed up twice, right?
Stilt Man.
Yes.
I would have said Stilt Man is a disgruntled fireman who got fired from his job or something like that. Like he worked for a hook and ladder company. Is where he got the stilt idea. I don't know.
He was like he was like a scientist.
I'm spending more time on Stilt Man than I intended to. I'm a talker. I'm sorry. That wraps up this edition of
Top 5 Villains
for Spider-Man.
Yes.
I'm Wild Bill saying, come back for our next top 5 villains of Thor.
That's right.
Mighty Thor.
Going to Asgard. So we'll see you guys again real soon. I'm Pete. Take care.
Bill saying thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.